All right, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. I know a lot of people are saying, yo, you got to be an artist and do your music, or you can do the gunman thing and live that life. But mixing the two is never going to work. That is the first comment I ran into. Me nah say me I say so. I'm just going to talk about this story real quick. So, as y'all know, the artist Rygin King yesterday got shot up and the whole situation just looked a certain kind of way. So according to the Jamaica Observer, Montego Bay St. James popular hardcore dancehall artist Rygin King was up late yesterday evening in emergency surgery after he was one of the 3 people shot. One fatally, and that was a female whose identity was later released. Now, there are a couple of discrepancies here. For one, I saw where the Gleaner actually published that it was Rygin King's girlfriend. Everybody knows Rygin King to be married, as in he has a wife and he has children with that wife. So people got into a frenzy and was saying, oh my God, she dead and gone, left our 3 little picnic them. Why Rygin, feel it for you. Now he's going to be a single dad having to juggle his musical career and raise these children. But it turns out that this female, another person actually said it was his female manager. And of course people were saying, damn, his manager? Oh man, so I'm going to have to go rebuild the team again and all this stuff. That female that passed away is not the mother of his children. So the story says that a woman was shot in the head and another man was shot and injured during the attack. The deceased has been identified as Sasha Lee Blackwood of Irwin Meadows, St. James address. So in an earlier incident on the day, the police also reported that 2 women were killed in a shooting incident in Trenchtown, St. Andrew. That is a random piece of information right there. But just to let y'all know that 3 women got killed in that same day across the island by gunshots. We're going to do a story, might do a story covering the other 2 women, but that has nothing to do with the Rygin King story. So in the incident involving Rygin King now, early reports are that shortly after 3 p.m. in the afternoon, the entertainer, whose given name is Matthew Smith, he was actually traveling in a convoy of 3 vehicles going through Westmoreland. They were in Westmoreland when one of the vehicles was involved in a collision. Now, there is information out there suggesting that this wasn't no random accident. This was an accident that was caused. They were bumped and ran off the road and then shot up. It is said that they were being followed. How the paper has it though, the paper says that the occupants of the 3 vehicles, so in the incident involving Rygin King, traveling 3 vehicles back to back to back, right? The occupants of the 3 vehicles converged along the roadway as repairs were being affected by the damaged vehicle involved. So there was somebody there that was taking care of the vehicle after the accident. It was said that the tire blew out on one of the vehicles because they were going so fast. So one man reportedly stepped from the car and started to fire shots wildly as they were standing there, trying to change the tire, trying to get the convoy back going on the road, assessing the damages to their vehicle because the front part of the vehicle didn't mash up. Well, somebody pulled up, jumped out, and started firing. After the shooting died down and the assailants sped off in their vehicle, 3 people were left suffering from gunshot wounds, to include Rygin King, the artist. They were taken to the Savin Lamar Public General Hospital, where Blackwood was pronounced dead. That's the female. And the entertainer, which is Rygin King, and other man who was traveling in the vehicle were admitted. Rygin King, according to police sources, was reportedly shot in the back, shot in the chest, shot in the foot. The other injured man's condition, however, was not too life-threatening. He was shot in the feet or in the foot. Rygin King is known for his songs like Tough, huge breakout, Tough, then Powerful, One Time, Amazing, Me, Myself and I, and New Machine, among others. He is 25 years old and he hails from Montego Bay. Now, boy, I don't know what going on in this, but I'm not going to be one of those people that sit over here and try to tell you guys that I know what going on. Over here, so we ask the people to put it in the comment section below and let's have a conversation about it. My angle that I take on all this though is the country is in a deplorable state and that cannot be denied. I put up a video yesterday where Vybz Kartel talked about how over 11,000 people have been murdered in the past decade. So for us to have over 11,000 people murdered on the island of Jamaica in the past 10 years alone, you know, it looks very, very bad. And I've asked people a question before. Do you think that Jamaica is a safe place? Some people are saying, no, it's not. And others are saying, yes, it is my place. Me love it. Me not left it. Me not ask nobody if I said them don't love it or if they're not leaving it. I am asking, do you think that it's a safe place? My place too. But me not think say it's safe. I think you have to know how to move. Period. Anyhow, this ain't about Jamaica, but it is in the bigger scheme of things. Because honestly speaking, Rygin King is famous, right? So he gets shot up. So it's publicized and everybody goes crazy and send their prayers up and all these things and yo, the place bad, it need for change and all this. But is it only when somebody famous gets shot or dies or kills somebody that we're going to be paying attention to that somebody that lost their life? Because it seems like nobody is in any state of appalled shock that over 11,000 people have been murdered in Jamaica. And majority of those are deaths by gunshot. You understand? So we got a bigger picture here to look at, man. Update message to this though is that Rygin King is doing pretty well. He is back in stable condition. He was actually in critical condition, and we have the video clips of him passing out on the sidewalk. We have the video clips of him going into the hospital on the gurney, the stretcher, and they're wheeling him in fast, and him looked like he wasn't gonna make it because he was unconscious, head just bobbing around because they're shaking the stretcher, no control of his head, which made me think, damn, he's in a bad place. Passed out from gunshot means your organs inside are probably getting filled up with blood. It means that it could have been just about anything catastrophic going on the inside to make you just pass out. I didn't see any blood around him, so I couldn't say, whoa, he lost so much blood that he passed out. So you have to think that it's some internal damages that were going on. However, the great doctors and nurses that we have in Jamaica worked their magic, and he is, let's say more than lucky, because he is in good condition now and expected to make it, but we will stay close to that story. Condolences to the female that was involved, and I'm still looking for the information for the female involved. How was she connected to Rygin King? Because I told you before that out there they're saying she was his manager, and then you have a next set of people was saying it was the mother of his children. So we don't know how she ended up there. Was she the girlfriend of the other guy in the car that got shot or whatever? How are they connected? And the whole story, like, what is this about?